Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, ladies, gentlemen, and those who are neither, wherever you are in the world. I'm Ramblin' Rusty Elm, and you're watching Ramblin' with Rusty, Starfield Edition. Last time on Ramblin' with Rusty Starfield, we made our way to the lower floors of the Serpent Citadel, through a bunch of vortex ghosts. And today we are going to head on down to the basement level, meet up with Anasco, and then see what happens next. So without further ado, let's get into it. Okay. Looks like, yeah. It says we need to use this one. Override lockdown.
Override lockdown.
Okay, here. Pretty clear what he was doing in here. Look at all the paraphernalia around here. Not to mention all the already been killed phantoms. Alarm control disarmed. supposed to be disarmed. Which means that somebody turned it back on them. What the hell is going on? Security is supposed to be set to normal. And it seems somebody has turned it back on. Oh, this is how he got into the security room. That's right. That's what happened. I went up a level somehow. How the hell did I do that? I don't remember going up.
Serpents in range. Repair impasse. Catastrophic damage. Transferring data to black box. House Baru shall triumph.
The fact that all the security stuff keeps reactivating.
As I said, a new vortex is needed. The reactor must be stabilized before we can proceed.
Well, I don't know that I want to stabilize your reactor. Look at all of these weapons.
We did not anticipate that we might have erred in our recreation of the vortex interlock, or that we could overload it. Finally, it is time. Come, see what you have helped to save. With all that has gone wrong, all we have sacrificed, I confess I had lost hope. I grew up hearing stories of my grandfather's communion with the Great Serpent, the immense responsibility he was given to create and guide House Varun. By the time I became Speaker and inherited that responsibility, so much had changed. The once proud glory of House Varun was diminished. We had lost our way, and I alone could not discern a path forward. I required the Great Serpent's guidance once more. So, I set out to find him.
Bit arrogant to think you could just demand an audience.
Perhaps. But were that true, were he to judge me for it, I could accept that. It would have been worth it, all the same. Perhaps that judgment still awaits me, for thus far I have not seen his glory in person. I learned that my grandfather had attempted something similar. I found reassurance in that idea that he, too, sought additional instruction from the Serpent. And over time, I began to see that the Great Serpent had indeed left a path for me, hidden amongst the experimental failures and setbacks. This vortex, the place between places, and the energy it holds, could be harnessed, refined, directed.
Yeah.
No. An unfortunate consequence of simple beings grappling with divine power. A mistake that will not be repeated, I assure you.
He's just an
Utilizing
arrogant
the
piece of-
vortex energy, we have learned that we can create powerful warriors, capable of teleporting vast distances in an instant. The brave volunteers in this room await the chance to be the first wave of soldiers, loyal to the Great Serpent and our cause. House Varun can project force on a scale unimaginable in the history of the human race. Jinan Varun's mandate can be fulfilled. The Serpent's crusade can begin anew. Despite all that has happened, their life support system has remained stable. Just one more.
Well, I know how to take care of that. Oh.
Sign from the Great Serpent that we are following his will. And now, the glorious honor falls to you, my faithful servant. Activate the pods, carry out the Serpent's will, and begin House Varun's triumph!
It's still not gonna let me. Okay, now it will let me. Ain't no way I'm letting him restart the...
What have you done? You've killed them all! You think you can override the will of the Great Serpent? You pledged yourself to House Varun, but you are like all the rest. Weak of will, short of sight, a betrayer. And in the end, you have changed nothing! There will always be one more willing to serve, and once I have restored the Citadel, I will find them and send them out into the settled systems. Zealots! Of course they would attempt to poison this, as they do all things. They will not stop me. The work will be completed now! Come then, all of you, ascend the Citadel, or squabble amongst yourselves. I will await you at the pinnacle.
Okay. Let's see, 23 minutes in. got everything out of there. I had everything in here. Double. Yeah. And that's where I went. Yes, I did. Oh, I left a couple of things behind.
Forward! Reclaim the Citadel! Restore the true faith!
Now we...
And now for your...
Jeez, I couldn't hit that woman to save my life. Well, I think we're going to call this an episode, folks. Next time, we will head up to the pinnacle. Until then, I'm Ramblin' Rusty Elm. Have a good night, and don't forget to stop and smell the roses.